What's up, guys? I finally made it back from vacation, so we're getting right back into making videos for this channel. Today we got a very special guest, the first international team on the podcast, but I'll let him introduce himself.
Okay, so I'm the London Knights. I joined season 2, and my latest record is 10-5.
So how did you find the ACFL?
I wanted to look around for a retro bowl league that didn't have a lot of players, so I saw this one. It had I don't know, probably less than 20, I think, at the start. So I was like, you know what? This would be great to build a little community.
Yeah, definitely. And that definitely worked out too, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, you've been around for basically the entire thing except for season 1. What would you say is your biggest rival team?
Biggest rival, I gotta say either the Foxes or the 89ers. It's never a determined match like beforehand. It's always full of surprises. It's never a sweep. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Would you see yourself maybe being like against the Aviators as well, or not much of a threat?
Okay, yeah, they're a very good threat, but I don't think I've played them that often, to be honest. We have more respect for each other than rivalry.
Okay, yeah. So what's been the most fun part of this league so far?
Well, the most fun part is definitely the building of new rivalries. I think the Scorpions are pretty fun to, mess around with. And also, just playing the games. I mean, playing the games are a big part of why I'm here, It brings a lot of joy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And speaking about playing the games, what would you say is your strategy to get like such high scoring games?
Obviously, you got to build a pretty strong defense. You got to manage cap too. It's all about managing the cap. So I try to make sure I get rid of like 2 players every season or so, or let them walk. Sign rookies. Those are always the good ones. Low cap, high talent.
Oh, how long do you see yourself in this league for?
Until I get a chip, I don't see myself leaving before that happens. I feel like it'd be a waste.
What is one team that quit this league that you wish like didn't quit?
Honestly, the Columbus Stars. Those were actually a pretty interesting team. I liked them a lot. After them, like the Frontier division kind of just like fell off a little bit. I mean, I feel like we keep getting new guys every couple years.
Yeah, I haven't seen many people like stick with you guys for a while.
Yeah.
Who's the new like fourth guy in your division?
It's the Berlin Brewers. I think he's active, but I'm not entirely sure.
What are your goals for this league?
Well, my goals, I mean, I kind of just want to be remembered, Even if I stop playing, I want to be, in the Hall of Fame, if you will. I want to like make sure people like remember how good of a team I was and how good of like a guy I was in the server. And then I will obviously want to win as many championships as possible. But I also want to I want to have fun with it, I don't want to just give up on like the rivalries and the long messages in my little channel about the game, post game conferences. I want to have as much fun as possible.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I do enjoy reading those, so yeah, you should keep that up. In your opinion, who has the best media channel?
Okay, I don't want it to be biased because otherwise I would say it was me. But honestly, I think the Scorpions probably has the best media channel. It's almost always entertaining going in there and taking a look at what shenanigans they're up to.
Yeah, dude, it's the craziest stuff in there. What are your favorite hobbies to do, like outside of Retro Bowl and stuff?
I play football, not starting yet, but I hope to be one day. And then I like playing a lot of video games, definitely Madden, as much as it hurts me sometimes. And then, I like reading a bit. I also enjoy, some anime.
Oh yeah, okay. Who like out of the rookie class this season? So I think we got a couple. Which ones are the ones with the most potential next season?
I don't even know who's the rookies is, to be honest. I mean, they've not made much of an impact, I feel like.
Okay, personally, the Detroit Cheerios didn't do too bad this season.
Are they rookies? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they're rookies. They're 9 and
Oh, yeah, they're not
6.
making the playoffs next year. I kind of like snubbed them because I beat them, but
Really?
oh yeah, if I had stayed the 8th seed, it would have been because I still would have made it over him because I had that game-winning play versus him. I had
Oh.
the little bit of advantage.
Okay, I guess what is your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? This is an old one, but it's got to be Ace Ventura, the original.
I've never seen that before.
You know Jim Carrey, right? It's just a goofy pet detective who does a lot of stupid stuff.
What are your predictions for the season 7 wild card round?
I think the Death Rattle are definitely going to beat the Cyborgs for sure. They're a really elite team this year. Kind of went under the radar, I think, for a while. Starting to show their talent. I'm going to be honest. I think the Pissers take down the Monarchs. I think it's going to be a pretty big upset. Pissers have been a definitely good team, at least in the regular season. They've kind of had a bad season this year, but I think they're going to make it. As always, the Mangoes are probably going to win. I mean, they're almost unstoppable when it comes to these games. And then I'd say for Scorpions versus Dragons, I think Scorpions. I think Scorpions take it somewhat far in this
Really?
playoff run. I do. I think the Scorpions take it pretty close to the chip.
Oh man, I was thinking the Dragons just because like they've had a really good season so far. They've put up pretty good
Yeah.
high scores. It's gonna be a really good one to watch though.
I think the San Diego Kraken are actually going to beat the Looney Foxes. I feel like I haven't seen them do much except for this year, but, they won the one season. I'm pretty proud of them for that.
Yeah.
And for the 89ers versus the Knights, obviously, I think I'm going to win. I mean, I've already played my game, so I'm pretty confident in my score.
Okay.
Anything can happen with this rivalry. I mean, it's pretty random. Then we got the Oregon Grizzlies versus the Sonics. Honestly, I don't know much about these teams. I think the Sonics are just going to take it. I haven't seen the Oregon Grizzlies do too much, I feel like. For the last matchup, Aviators versus Wolves, I think Aviators take it. I feel like Aviators are going to be a deep playoff threat this year, but in the end, I don't think they're going to win the chip.
Who are we thinking this season for CFC and TFC in the championship?
I want to say CFC. I think Death Rattle probably make it. I mean, this is definitely akin to their year. And for TFC, if not me, I would say probably Aviators.
I think we've gone through everything that we really wanted to talk about. Is there anything you'd like to say to the ACFL?
I'm on the come up, guys. Can't wait to see you guys from the field on the ACFL championship game.
And if you guys want to see more content like this, subscribe.